And another family had to start the new year with sadness. An 18-year-old boy died Thursday when his friends and his snowmobile fell through the ice on Third Crow Wing Lake in Nevis. Lucas Newbarth of Brownton, Minnesota, drowned. His friend Thomas Plendel was not injured. Jamil Donath spoke with those on the scene and tells us how this tragedy is not the first on Third Crow Wing Lake.
18-year-old Lucas Newbarth and Thomas Plendel of Brownton, Minnesota were returning home after a day of fishing on Third Crow Wing Lake. It was dark and they were towing their fish house on snowmobiles when they fell into open water.
And they got on the wrong side of the island, so they were not on the thick ice.
James Fox and his wife were sitting on their couch when they heard someone pounding at the door. They went to see who it was and found Thomas in his underwear covered in snow.
My wife covered him up with blankets. I called 911.
Fox says Thomas had managed to strip off his clothes and climb out of the water, but he told the couple he couldn't find his friend.
He was so upset. Then I told him, he tried dragging his friend out, and he hung on to him as long as he could.
The real danger with the Third Crow Wing County Lake is where it meets up with the river and there's an open flow of water no matter what time of the year. Now, as you can see, I'm nowhere near that location because it was so dangerous to even go near it. In fact, Hubbard County Sheriff's Office, Nevis first responders, and other agencies had to eventually give up the search because of the dangerous conditions.
With the blowing snow and the darkness, our dive team was not able to conduct a search.
However, this is not the first time the Third Crow Wing Lake has claimed a life.
I'm very concerned with this, and being the sheriff, it does put me in a position to where I want to look at this very seriously, and it's a tough situation, it really is, and my heart goes out to the family.
Fox has witnessed 3 drownings since he lived on Third Crow Wing Lake. He says people should avoid going on the lake at all in the winter.
This is a lake that everybody has to avoid.
We were not able to contact the family or Thomas, but everyone involved in this tragedy has been hurt by it, and everyone wants to make sure it doesn't happen again. Jamil Donath, Lakeland News.
The Lakes Area Dive Team and Nevis first responders recovered Luke's body from the lake in 12 feet of water nearby where the snowmobile and fish house sunk.